Hey everyone, Jason Schaber here of MzeroA.com. We're flying along at 2,000 feet, and let's say, forbid, we're coming around and all of a sudden, the engine quits. What do? Remember, it's the ABCs of an emergency. A, first and foremost, is for my airspeed. I'm pitching and I'm trimming, most importantly, for that best glide speed. B is my best landing area. Well, I'm lucky enough I happen to have an airport here. But I want to make this an interesting scenario. I'm going to start heading towards that best landing area. But that best landing area, to make this a little more realistic, happens to have a grass strip. I'm going to land on that grass strip because think of it this way. Your first real soft field landing, unfortunately, could be in the event of an emergency. I don't want you, as you're about to make the most important landing of your life, be thinking about, as you're putting it down this field or whatever it may be, that you've never touched down. You practiced it, but you've never touched down on a real soft field. So that's what we're going to work to recreate here. ABCs, airspeed, best landing area, and start heading towards it. And then lastly, the C in there is my checklist, assuming I have some time to work through my checklist. If not, I work through my flow. My fuel is on both here. Mixture is rich. Carburetor heat on for a second. See if that fixes it. I'm going to turn it off because I'm touching down a real soft field. I want the carb heat. Open here. Coming across. Everything's good. Primers in lock. Ignition. Try to crank it up again. Crank, crank, crank. Darn it. Nothing happened here. 7700. And I'm going to broadcast my emergency really to anybody that will listen in this case. And I'm just let them know we're doing a simulated engine failure. And Wilson traffic. 23 Mike Zulu's over top the field. 1,300 feet. Simulated engine failure. We're going to spiral down to land on 1-8. The grass runway at Williston. So everything's looking good. I'm right over top the grass runway. At this point here, I can kind of make just a nice normal approach back to landing. So I'm going to make kind of like a nice little shallow little turn here and come back around just like I would. I want to make this as normal as possible here. I want to fly a traffic pattern, see the things I'm used to. A lot of times people aren't used to making straight in approaches and everything else. So don't chance it, don't push it. Go ahead and make the kind of approach you're used to, which is make a downwind to base to final towards that field. Not everybody's familiar, not everybody's used to making a straight in approach, especially to say some farmer's field where you may or may not have any markings or anything like that, or anything to help gauge that distance. On a green field like you're going to see, it can be very difficult sometimes. And Williston traffic 23 Mike Zulu is left base, simulated engine failure for 1-8 at Williston. And again, nothing says I have to make this a perfectly square, perfect little pattern here. If I want to creep on in and make it, kind of angle in towards it, I want to assure myself the landing site. I want to confirm that. I mean, I haven't added any flaps just yet. I'll add flaps once the runway is made, which it is now, and I'm going to go to 20 degrees of flaps. In this case, it's much easier to get down than it is to, to get back up in this situation here. And Wilson traffic 23 Mike Zulu is turning final for 1-8 in the grass at Williston. Again, a little bit high in this case. I would much rather be too high than too low in this case. Everything's looking good. Feel a little bit of a crosswind you can kind of see me correcting for. And we're just coming on in from 2,000 feet down to the grass. Remember, the name of the game is to protect that nose wheel. That's what we're really and truly after in this case, is to protect that nose wheel here. Look at that wind blowing me around. Holding it off, through ground effect, on the ground, and protecting that nose wheel. Avoiding braking, allowing the airplane just to roll out naturally like it wants to here. Letting it roll, haven't even touched the brakes just yet. She's just going to come to a stop on her own, and that's what we want to happen in this case. When's the last time you did a steep spiral down to landing? When's the last time you did it onto actual grass? Keep it in mind, if you have an engine failure, there's a high probability that your first soft field landing, maybe in some farmer's field somewhere. These are the kinds of things I want you to be practicing. If you need help with soft field, go back and watch some of our great soft field landing content. If not, we have a lot of great videos inside the online ground school as well. Listen, enjoy the rest of your day, and most importantly, remember, but a good pilot is always learning. Have a great day, guys. We'll see ya.
I wrote the Private Pilot Blueprint with the intention of, if I could do my flight training over, what I wish someone would have told me. And I want that book to be yours for free. All I ask is that you pay shipping. Visit privatepilotblueprint.com to get your free copy.